Alan Kemp presents Solar Outsiders with Friends. The Kemp song. Alan Kemp is a solar king. Alan Kemp is a good salesman. Alan Kemp is a good CEO. Alan drives really cool cars. Alan Kemp knows his stuff when it comes to panels and inverters. Kempy knows he's a genius. Kempy is an atheist. Kempy, he's the man. Solar King, King of Brisbane. Solar God who has a big dick. I've got a big dick. Yeah, Kempy. All right, guys, welcome to the podcast. Alan Kemp presents Solar Outsiders. It's been a long time since the last one, a good few months. We're back cracking, mainly because the start of the year was a bit stale. We're all busy getting in our summer installs. We had the floods and stuff like that up here. Actually, and then Sydney got it straight away, and everyone's electric vehicles got punished and all that stuff, and it wasn't as good. The batteries in the houses weren't as good as everyone thought they were up here. But the real people knew, man. Anyway, what we have on today on the show, we have the angry customer who wants us to get a new roof or something, and that just goes to show what can happen in the world. You know, we're just putting solar on people's roofs, but but also what can happen, like we get blamed for roof leaks that aren't even anything to do with our installs, and it is quite a nightmare. So the last one came, this one we're dealing with now is a result of all the heavy rain, and it was too much for the roof, and the roof couldn't drain properly, I believe. She sends through a build report, and it's got nothing to do with solar on it, and just burns the, mainly just burning the builder that didn't build it. It wasn't built properly, wasn't built to specs, and didn't have enough guttering. And then for some reason, like, we're involved because the solar was on the roof that wasn't built properly, and the build inspection. This isn't even a person that we installed for. 2 years earlier, we installed it for someone else, then they bought the house, and then we get the finger pointed at us, but nothing to do with us at all. So we've got that call after we talk to the great man, Sammy. Sammy, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Where are you?
I'm absolutely fine. What about you? How are you?
We're doing good, man. Solar's picking up. Picking
Absolutely.
up again.
It's picked up a lot from last, I'd say, 2 or 3, 5 months. It's picked up very well.
This is my show, mate. You just answer my questions, all right? Now, Sammy can actually answer that probably better than anyone. He is solarquotes.com.au, man. Wishes they had the Intel SunWiz. They got nothing on Sammy. Sammy, he owns Indian call center, the ones that, fucking, we don't want the Indian call centers ringing, but really, what's wrong with them, you know? So he rang me we've known each other for about 8-9 years or something, and he rang me one day, and I was just starting off as Queensland Solar and Lighting, and I get a call, and he rings me up, and I said, what, really? You can give me leads? And then I said, all right, I'll fly there and see you in like 2 weeks. And then I did. And I went to New Delhi, India, and met the great Sammy and his business partner. And, that was a crazy, what year was that? Like 2012 or something, 2014 or something. But
2014, yeah, 2014.
2014. So how long have you been calling up Australians for leads?
Like, I can say more than 14 years.
14 years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I've got a
right.
good bunch of people working for me, to be honest. And moreover, I believe in myself that what they do is do, but then I call the customers myself back again just to, refine the leads so that my clients get the better leads. And out of, like, if they do 100, we'll reject 20 for sure, because I'm sure the call center people, they make leads, like they just need to make leads that no matter what quality is it. So basically we work on the quality.
That's right, man. Because a lot of them, because if you don't get the quality right, then you lost your client, man. Because of the
Yeah,
amount of
and
crap that
we're
comes
working
out of
for
it.
same companies for more than 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah, and that's good because I worked with you for a few years, and we even
Yeah,
did the education thing. Remember for a
absolutely.
bit,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
and then I got you doing that.
you can judge better leads than anyone else.
Yeah, man. So it was all pretty good, but now I just focus. I don't have any desire because I hate solar so much that I don't want to expand or anything. So, because
But
of what you'll see later on in the episode, like you want to be able to do solar as your job and just get by with as minimum sales as you can because that's me personally. 99% of people love the money so much, but it's only temporary money because those 25-year warranties will burn you. Whether you realise that now or tomorrow or next week or next year or in 25 years, it's going to happen.
absolutely.
So, yeah, but Sammy, it doesn't matter, man. They just pay you for the leads, buddy. So what leads are we getting now, man? So you know all about the 44-cent feed-in tariff that Queensland had. You'd know about
Yeah,
the New South Wales one, the
everything,
Victoria
everything.
one,
No, we're doing it for
everything.
Victoria, Queensland, New South Wales, and lot many other places as well. We're doing it in Newcastle, and we're doing it in Melbourne, ACD, everywhere.
Yeah, all right, cool. So, and there's a lot of people asking about batteries in the last few years, getting more and more of that.
Forget about few years. In the last few 2 or 3 months, everyone who's got solar, they're inquiring about batteries because they know for the fact that yes, the feed-in tariff will go away any day. The government can take off the feed-in tariff any day, so they'll end up
Oh, it has
like
gotten a lot smaller, yeah.
yeah. So they end up asking for batteries, and I'm sure once the demand increases, the price will also increase. So if they're
Yeah,
thinking that the battery price will go down, so I think that's they're wrong. It will go up once the demand will go up, rather than it will go down. What do you
yeah.
say?
All right. Well, yeah, it must, man, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people I know own solar businesses, they're doing a lot of batteries. It's all starting to really have,
Yeah.
2 years ago, it was going to be the year of the
Well,
battery,
I'll
last
tell you,
year, but
if you'll talk about
this year.
Victoria, the Victorian government is giving $3,300 of rebates on the batteries as long as your system is 4 years older. Unlike
Mm-hmm.
other governments, the Victorian government is still giving the rebate, so the battery is cheaper there in Victoria. Like you can get a battery for 3,300 because if it's for 7,000, then
Mm-hmm.
3,300 is a rebate and rest you'll pay. So it's still cheaper in Victoria.
In Victoria.
Yeah.
And Victoria's home of the Labor government and loves all the handouts and all that
Absolutely.
stuff.
And
And you
Victorian
love
government is
that. I
a
know you do too. Hey, Alan, what is the government handout today? Every 3 6 months you ring me. What is the handout? What can we ring? Yeah, I know, man. Um, Also, what about South Australia? They're the king of the batteries as well.
the king of the batteries, but South Australian people they more love Tesla. To be honest, when you talk to South Australians, they'll first of all ask you. They won't ask you for small products like SunGrow or anything else. They'll ask you that,
Yeah.
mate, how much is Tesla for? And
Oh,
you know that
really?
Tesla is for $13,000 anyways. Nothing
Yeah,
less than
yeah,
that.
around that.
It was
They had a
cheaper,
five.
but
Yeah.
now they've increased their prices.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's been expensive but apparently it's the only one that really works as much as a battery can work. All right. So yeah. So what can you do for like? I've got a lot of people that'll watch this that are like, oh, I want some leads. So they've probably never felt comfortable dealing with an offshore call center. A lot of people have, oh, fucking, man, they don't want
Well, you
nothing
know
to
how
do
I'm
with you.
talking and how other talks. Honestly speaking, when it
Yeah,
comes
honestly,
to
it's fine. I've personally been on a plane, and you guys picked me up at the airport. Remember in his Camry,
yeah,
and then we drove to that. I said, "Take me to the. I love Indian food. Take me to the best Indian because I'm a vegetarian." I said, "Take me to the best Indian restaurant ever." And then you said, "Okay, okay." And then you take me to one. I put one fork in the aloo gobi, the potato. I was frozen. Remember? I was like, "What's this?" And he had to put in the microwave. And I said,
yeah, yeah,
where
yeah.
am I?
And you
Yeah.
remember the ice creams that you had, the 12 ones.
Oh, mate. Yeah, so I love the kulfi, which is like a rubber ice
Do you
cream,
want me to
and I
send you
love it
some?
so
Do
much.
you want me to send you
Yeah,
some?
No, man. And the texture of it's off its head. It tastes like a rubber, and I love it. And icy, rubbery, so good. A kulfi. And I sat there out the front of this dude in the cart on the street outside the mall, and I was talking to him. I said, "Yeah, I want to try the chocolate one, the strawberry one, the mango one. They're only 50 cents each or whatever, and they're small. So I'm having probably about
12.
six of them, five or
No,
six.
12. You had 12.
Or maybe I had up to 8 or something. But how many flavors do they have on that? Because I
They've
would have
got
had
8 flavors.
and they're not big. And then that night I had diarrhea and I was vomiting
Yeah,
like
I know. You've
violently.
broken your
The worst
iPad.
I've ever done. And then I rang the receptionist downstairs, and I said, "Man, I'm sick. I need water or something." And then he came and seen me, and I was wrapped around in the bed sheet, shivering. And then he looked at me and was like, "What is wrong with you?" And then he got the rickshaw, the tuk-tuk downstairs, and I remember the tuk-tuk threw me in the back of his thing, and I'm at like 1 a.m. Cranking up the street, and he drove me to the hospital, and I'm shivering, and the doctor just grunted a few times and injected some stuff into me, and I was right as rain in 12 hours.
And next morning,
12 hours. I was back at the office the next day.
I
I've never
came
been
in.
so sick and so well. And then you guys said, "What happened?" And I said, "I ate kulfi," and I said I had like 10 of them, and then you both went, "What? That many?" So it's not what you do. You don't have that many.
Yeah. You can't have that many. You can just have one or two. That's it. Because see, they're the dairy products. Some people are like lactose intolerance. I don't know about you. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I've never really had that. I don't know, man. Well, I'm not from that area. I don't know much about dairy and all that, but they're so small, and I didn't think they would be a thing.
So don't
But
try
man, that
again,
stuff
mate.
nearly killed me.
Don't try again. Okay, let me
Yeah,
just ask you
nah.
a question. Well, it's your show, but let me ask you: how many people in Australia are still looking for good deals in solar?
Oh, everyone looking, all the buyers all the time. That would be if you're talking about good deals. Are you talking about cheap deals?
No, my question is, what is the difference before the lockdown and after the lockdown? See, when I'm talking to people before the lockdown, it was like, I'm not interested. Bye bye. Thank you. I'm not interested. Bye bye. Thank you. But now they're saying that yes, they're looking into it because during the lockdown, the people who had solars, they still made some money by the credit. When they don't have the work,
Um,
when they didn't have the work, they have to pay the electricity bills who don't have the solar. But when people who were suffering from lockdown, they don't have the jobs, they still have to pay their bills. But instead, the people who have the solar, they didn't have paid their bills. So now they are realizing that yes, the solar panel can save their money.
Yeah, maybe they heard of a lot of people getting like double systems, like upgrading their
Correct.
systems
Correct.
as well, which had only been a thing in the last few years. And as you know, people would see that they were working well. Yeah, I don't know. Solar definitely has become.
It has become
Yeah, I know
boom
the
again.
whole world's different since 2020.
It has
And that
become
was
good in 2022. Trust me.
yeah. No, we're picking up. Our leads are picking up, and
Yeah. So
yeah.
anyone who is
So
looking for
with
leads, you
you,
can
so
just
you
give my number.
give Sammy. Yeah. There will be some people interested, like I was saying. So the people they want leads, man, and a lot of them will say, "I'll never buy from a call center," but they will, man. Trust me.
Well,
These
results.
people say,
It's all about results. They matter. It's all about results because see, there are a few call centers in overseas, maybe in Philippines or anywhere else. They just give the leads by not even talking to the customer. They just give them the leads. If it goes, it goes. But with us, we speak to the customer. We qualifies them. We see how much is he spending. We see whether he's interested or not. Then only we'll pass it over.
and you guys are still sending the call for the lead as well over.
Yes, the call recordings
Yeah, so
always.
that's another thing. So when you do get the order, and you know every day you'll get like 4 or 5 emails, depending on your quantity you get. You might want 50 in a week, or you might just want 10 or 20 leads in a week. But every day you'll get say, for example, 3 or 4 leads sent to your email inbox. But you'll
Yes.
also hear with the details, the name, address, email address of the customer, you'll also get a short little MP3 file, and that'll be you'll be able to hear every lead and how it was made. So you
Yes,
can't
we've got
say,
a team.
this
We've got a team of people who listens to the leads. They are the quality team, and then we've got the parameters. Like they check whether the customer has got freestanding house, yes or no. If he is, then right. If he is, then no. Whether the
no shade,
no shade, yeah, no shade, and if he's got in
how big their electricity bill is.
how big the electricity bill is. Like if it's under 250, then no, we don't do it. Simple as that.
Don't send them. They hang up. They say, thanks very much. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Don't you? You don't send it to us. We don't want it.
absolutely. Because
All right.
but I'll tell you, in few cases there are people who are spending less than 250, but they're still keen on getting solar because they wanted to make some money, they wanted to make some credit. But we, in that case, we ask the customer specifically that how soon would you like to buy? Because I'm telling you, your bill is lower. You won't be saving money. You won't be saving much money. But if you're keen on getting solar, I'll ask my guy to come to you, or I'll ask my guy to
Yeah,
give you a
right.
call and he'll speak to you. So if it's like a lucky lead, if it goes through, it's good. But we'll tell the customer we'll tell the client straight away that yes, this is the kind of lead it is. Rather than wasting time, you can speak to him before you go to his place.
Fuck, you make me want to get some leads off you again.
Yeah, you can, mate. You
Fuck.
can anytime.
Yeah,
You are
one day, man. Maybe if I could work something out.
you are a brother.
But yeah, but listen, you've got database galore of all Australians with existing solar systems, right? Obviously.
Yes.
So now you're reworking them, saying, "Hey guys, you got solar on. You want a battery
Yes,
this time?"
that's what we are doing it at this stage. We are looking for some more clients who want battery leads anywhere in Australia. Like we've got.
And there's a lot of them after it, man. And plus, these people are more than likely bought from a call center lead that you guys have already organised. So they're cool with buying from call center leads. It's like people rubbish their offshore call center leads, but the thing is, who cares if the customer said yes to the guy who doesn't even speak English that well on the other end of the phone? But all Sam's guys do. Your guys speak good English.
Yes.
Sam's, you can understand him well and everything. And I've seen him interview the guys that come through there, and he tells them to fuck off if they're not up to task, man. Like, it's another world.
See, it's my way or highway.
He runs a tight ship, man. So yeah, that's it. It's your way or the highway. That's it, and that's what we want to hear.
If you wanted to do it,
yeah. So I've been there. He's not a scammer. He's not going to rip you off or anything. I've seen his office, and it's all good, and we're good friends. And Sam, so how much are your leads, man?
Well, it depends. It depends. Like it starts with 25, goes up to 40 as well. It depends.
Yeah,
like,
depending on
what kind of criteria you're looking at, because. But all the leads are crisp leads, trust me, because we don't want to rip someone off by just telling that we'll give you leads and we don't give you leads. No, if you're committing.
And what's the minimum order?
Minimum order is like you can do for 25. That's a minimum, yeah.
Yeah. Because you got to remember, he needs time to set up get the data. The data's a hard thing because he goes through all the do not
call list. Yeah.
I see you use my thing for it because I see it all come through for the last 7-8 years, man. So yeah, he does that do not call stuff. So don't worry about all that. And he needs time to set it up. Obviously, it takes a couple of days for him to get the data, wash it through the do not call, and then go for it. And you can also tailor the script to the guys as well.
Yes, we will first
of
all discuss the script with the client if he agrees that yes, this is the best script or whatever it is.
You're the expert, man. all he needs to do, all Sam and his team need to do, is get you in the door, and then once you're in the door, Sam doesn't care. There's no kickbacks from him, from the client or anything.
It's your ball. Ball is in your court now.
Yeah.
You
Ball is in your court. You just load Sam up for another lead, for another dose, man. Yeah. All right, Sammy. Well, it's been good chatting to you, man.
Same here,
And
mate. Same here.
yeah, appreciate you coming in. And guys, we'll get into the call now that we had with, hopefully this all stops and it doesn't end up in
Before you
court
go to
or
the
anything.
call, I'll tell you an incident today. One of my guy was
Yeah.
talking to the customer, and I was listening to the recording. The customer said, "I was about to buy the solar from you guys, but what happens was that the people they broke my roof, and they broken my roof, and then this solar company has sorted out. They've paid for the roof, and then they paid for the solar. So she's still thinking that you guys are making good money on solar, but it's nothing like the case. They said that they have broken my roof, and they've given me a good deal. They have like renovated my roof as well, and now they've put the solar, so it's all done.
Who did that?
There was a customer. The solar company, they did the roof. The solar company has made a deal. They helped in renovating the roof, plus they did solar.
Oh, so you're saying that we should get into roof renovation as well?
No, it's not like that. They said that they are the one who broken their roof, the solar company. So they have to do it.
Oh. Oh, and did you sell to that person?
No, he's already done the solar with the same guy who's done the roof for him.
Yeah, right.
There are a lot of customers nowadays doing roof renovations, you know that? So any roof renovation companies, if they want solar, if they want leads, they can contact us as well. And I'll tell you, the best thing is there are a lot of people, about 20% of people we call now, they wanted to sell their houses, right? And if any real estate person wants to get in touch with us, they can get in touch with us and get the leads, crisp leads, people who wanted to sell and buy the houses.
Yeah, so they're all saying, yeah, that's interesting. You've got a sneak peek at the real estate where everyone wants to cash out, man. Everyone made an easy 500 grand in the last 2 years on their house. They all want to cash out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. So, yeah, you do real estate leads. What else do you do? Investment property leads. You're still doing that or too hard?
Survey, and also one of my team makes websites as well. If someone wanted to, if someone is interested in making websites, because in Australia you pay a huge amount for a website. You pay close to $5,000 to make a website, and we'll do the same for maybe 1,500 or maybe 1,000. No problems.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well, mate, I'm sure you'll get a few people messaging everything, and I'll send the details, your email address and everything. They can get in contact with you. And all right, that's all good, man. So we will now, go to that call where the lady thinks that she's going to take me to court or something. Her lawyer's going to send me a snail mail or something. Meh. We'll see what happens anyway. All right, we'll go to that, and we'll see you next month. And Sam, we might have you back on the next one, and yeah, see how everything's going.
Absolutely, anytime, mate. You can simply anyone can call me, and you are the middleman helping me.
I'm not nothing to do with you, man.
No, but you're helping me. You're helping me with this podcast. I'm sure
I'm helping you, but you tried to poison me, man.
No, you're not.
You didn't warn me about the goofies.
You're a brother.
What about my girlfriend, Kalpana?
Kalpana is still waiting for you. She's not getting married. She told her mother that she don't want to get married unless Ellen will be her back. So.
Okay, I'll have to come back again one day.
Yeah, she loves your tattoo. Just show your tattoo once again.
My tattoo. I'll get one over. Oh, I forget, man. All right, well, have a cracker of a night there, buddy. See you, man.
See ya.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Is this Queensland Solar and Lighting?
Yep.
Yeah. I've just got a query. I bought a house from a fellow, and you guys installed the solar, and I'm just wondering what date that was done, if I can give you his name and the address.
Yep.
Yep, so his name's
2020.
It's only a new system.
No, February.
What date?
Yeah, so bit over 2 years ago.
So February 2020.
Yeah.
And what sort of warranty has that system got?
So the inverter's got a 5 years on it, and the panels have a 10-year, like a warranty on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There has been an issue with the panels.
Mhm.
So the panels are too heavy for the roof,
Oh.
and they have caused the roof to sag, and that has caused the nails to pop out of the roofing panels.
Right.
And I have been inundated with water during the storm. So my insurance company will cover the internal damage.
Yeah.
They will not cover having the roof repaired. So I'll be referring this on to an insurance lawyer, and they'll be contacting you. I've had 3 roofing guys look at it,
Mhm.
and so they'll be getting in contact with you to see what we can do to rectify the problem.
Because it's just I think I know that house now. That's the with the nice little deck area out the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what's your name?
Daniel. Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel. What's your surname?
Jarrett.
Pardon?
Jarrett. JARRETT.
JARRETT. Yeah. So, and do you have an address?
Yeah.
So, do you have public liability or insurance for your business for the installation of the solar panels?
No.
You don't. So, when there's a mistake like this, what sort of coverage do you have for your clients if you've installed it incorrectly?
Well, we've never had it ever. That's what I mean. This sounds. It's probably like something to do with the roof there, because
Yeah, the roof, the solar system's too heavy for it. So I'm not sure, but anyway.
I don't know how that's our fault.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No.
I'm handling it over to an insurance lawyer, so you'll be hearing from them.
Yeah, but we didn't. All we did was put it on the roof.
Yeah, but you've got to know the weight of your system before you put it on the roof, and you need to check. So apparently the whatever they call it, the degrees of the roof or something is 3.6, and it's meant to be 5 degrees. So there's lots of errors have been made. All I know is,
How old
all
is
I
it?
know is, hey,
How old is the house?
wouldn't have a clue. I only bought it 12. I haven't even had it 12 months.
Oh, you've had it that long.
Yeah, I bought it last April, so coming up 12 months.
Yeah. Just trying to work out how this even. First, I've even heard about it in the industry.
Yeah, well,
thing.
I've had 3 roofing guys look at it, and that's the feedback that I've had. So basically what has to happen is the solar panels have to come off,
Mhm.
the roof has to be replaced, and the solar panels have to go back on.
Yeah, right.
So that's we need to organise who's going to do that and all the rest of it. So,
But if the solar panels didn't go on how can they go on again if they couldn't go on in the first place?
Well, they've gone on and they've caused the roof to sag.
Yeah, I know, but how can they go on again if they don't if they couldn't go on in the first place?
They have to fix the roof. The roof has to be done and bolstered with the proper timbers for the solar panels to then go back on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a disaster. Like, it's an absolute nightmare. It does. All right, Daniel. I've got the details. So it was installed in February 2020. Okay.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right. Thank you.
All right, no worries.
All right. Bye.
Bye.